Hi, I'm Randall. I didn't always know how to wear clothes, or wear them appropriately, or push them to the limit as I struggle with my weight, but I always had a certain je ne sais quoi. And look at me now! Whether it's home decor, entertaining, or fashion, I'm here to help others find their inner Randall. But as perfect as I am, I have lots to learn and strive to step outside my Louboutins. So join me on my fabulous adventures as I help others and learn something on the way. This is Randall to the rescue. Oh, hello. Welcome to Randall to the rescue. As a fabulista, I get so many requests from you lovely people asking for help. For example, today, I received one from a Lego enthusiast. Well, that didn't click. And one from a pilot. That didn't fly. But I did receive this letter. Listen. Dear Randall, I'm a parent of two and have recently transitioned from a female to a male. It's been quite a journey, I can only imagine. And I've realized I'm clueless about buying proper men's attire, such as a suit. Well, darling, you are not alone. Most men are clueless. Have you not looked out on the streets? I'm hoping your fabulista skills can help guide me on the path to looking dapper. Obviously. In exchange, I know you always want to learn new things. That's true. And I know you aren't really comfortable around kids. Understatement. So I was hoping you would take a shot at babysitting my two boys for a couple of hours. Now I'm assuming he does not mean shooting the children. I'm assuming he means try babysitting. Well, you know what, Ashton? I'm prepared to take that shot, if you will. Randall away!
Randall to the rescue. Oh, yeah. Randall to the rescue. Oh, Randall to the rescue.
Ta-da! Okay, so I'm here to babysit the kids. It's frickin' freezing. Doesn't matter because I wanted to make sure I had my personal protective equipment on, otherwise known as PPE for those in the know. I've got my hand sanitizer. I've got Sani wipes, obviously a mask. You need goggles. Children are petri dishes of disease. I don't want to get sick. So let's go. Let's take care of these little munchkins.
Oh, Randall, you got my letter.
I sure did, and I'm here to help you with these children of yours.
Oh, excellent.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take some of this stuff off.
Okay.
Before we meet the munchkins, let's have a seat.
Okay.
Let's chat.
Alrighty.
So I got your letter about babysitting.
Yes.
To be honest with you, I've
Yeah.
actually never babysat kids before. Even as a kid. You know, when I was a kid, I would always say to my parents, because I was like, my siblings were already left the house, I'd always be like, they don't have kids, do they? And I'm like 6. So that's gonna be interesting for me.
Well, the kids are a huge fan, so
wow.
I love you.
Obviously. Now, you've never had a suit before, correct?
Never had a suit.
I'm really excited about getting you a suit. I really am.
Too.
But before we do that, I'd actually like to talk to you a little bit about your journey, kind of as a learning for me, because I don't know anybody who's transitioned. I don't really understand, and I think probably a lot of people have a lot of questions about it, but just a little bit about my background. Mm-hmm. When I was a kid, people always thought I was a girl. You know, I was very effeminate. I looked like a girl. I kind of had an androgynous look, I think, so people had assumed I was a girl. And I was used to tell people I was supposed to be born a girl. But as an adult, I realized that's not the case for me. Like, I was supposed to be a guy, and you know. How do you know when it's so for me it was a phase, or I don't know what, it was a childhood thing, or like, how do you know when that is what it's supposed to be? Like, how do you know? How did you know?
I think, I don't think there's really anything that says, okay, you are this, or you know it. I was 7 I think, when I was like, oh, you know, I want to look like him or sound like him or have that body, you know. But at the same time, I didn't know what being transgender was. I didn't even know it existed at that time. And I was well into my 30s when I understood what it was. And it was like, oh, I'm this, you know, because I always felt that I never fit in with my group of friends. I was sort of like, oh, you know, why am I not like those other women? Why do I relate more to the guys? Why, you know, I had all these questions that had no answers. And then when I realized that, oh my God, I'm a guy, I'm a boy, right? That I realized, okay, everything makes sense now.
But how did you know that you were supposed to transition and that you weren't just a lesbian?
I was never into women. I have always been into men. Yeah. So
so that wasn't even like on the table.
Yeah. Yeah. Wasn't even on. Yeah. So now I identify as a gay man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And when you came to that realization, when, oh, this is what it is, was it liberating or terrifying or a bit of both? Or
for me, it was liberating.
Oh, awesome.
You know, and it was almost like, oh my God, I can do this, because I had all these ideas that in order to transition, you had to do certain things or you had to be a certain way. You don't. Everyone is different. You know, and for me, it was like, I thought that in order to transition that you had to get bottom surgery. I thought it was part of the process.
Yeah.
And when I realized, and you know, growing up, I always felt like I wanted, you know, I was like, oh, I want to transition, you know, but I never did because of these reasons. And I was like, oh, that's just not an option for me. So I pushed it out of my head and I played woman. And I played it very well. So when I realized I didn't have to get bottom surgery, it was an epiphany.
Okay, so, okay, I thought in my head that when you transitioned, so I didn't know there was a name for it, bottom surgery. Mm-hmm. I assumed it was like, so I do know of a person who has transitioned from a man to a woman, and they did get all the surgery. We're not friends per se, the acquaintance that I would feel comfortable talking to them about it. But so I guess it's just a matter of how you feel personally, I guess, or like you said, everybody's different, and it's your own journey. And so interesting. You seem really open about talking about it, and thank you for sharing. So do you have a lot of people ask you about it? And
of course, yeah, but I also put it out there that I'm okay with questions too, you know. So a lot of people sometimes they don't understand that some questions are, oh, you're really gonna ask me that, you know. But at the same time, like I'm like, no, go ahead and ask, but time and place.
Yeah.
You know,
right. So when you say you put it out there, what do you mean you put it out there? Like, did you put it out publicly, like on like YouTube or something?
I did, yeah.
Did you?
Yes, I have a YouTube channel. It's called Transparently, Ashton Unfiltered.
Transparently, that's amazing.
Because I had, you know, my two kids, obviously, and I birthed my kids. Yeah. So, you know, that's another topic. It's kind of like, I was not transitioned at the time when I had the kids. Yeah. But, you know, on that note, pregnancy I was okay with it.
And so how did the kids take it when you told them? Did they understand really?
I don't think, well, yes and no. At first they were kind of like, oh, what is that? What are you going to do? Yeah. And then I said, you know, I explained to them that, you know, this is where my mind and my body is. Yeah. And, but you know, transition is also gradual. It's not like, you know, you wake up and,
right. Yeah.
And so they have been amazing, you know.
Okay, so speaking of the Munchkins, is it time that I meet them? It's time.
It is time.
So
I'll take you to them.
I came prepared because we know that children are petri dishes of disease. Do you think I need my PPE, or do you think I'll be okay?
I think you'll be okay.
You think I'll be okay? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'll follow you.
Okay, let's go.
Wish me luck.
Okay, so these are my wonderful children. So I'll be gone for a couple of hours. Hours. Yeah. They'll get hungry.
Okay.
As well, they have some homework to do.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
And I have to help with that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, hurry home.
I shall.
Yes.
Okay. Have fun.
Okay. Fun.
Bye-bye.
So, what are your names, by the way?
My name is Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Heath.
Heath Ledger. Awesome. Do you know who Gabriel is in the Bible? You do? Oh, we got a Bible scholar here. Well, it's your season coming up because Christmas is coming. Okay, so I actually have never babysat children before, even as children. I didn't like children. And here we are. So what do you want to do first? Homework? Okay, you look like you're plotting something which terrifies me. Okay, so what are we going to do first? Homework. Okay, so where does one find the homework? In him? Wait, you both have homework though?
Yeah.
Okay, but where do I find it? In your head? You didn't bring it with you?
I'm pretty sure it's in the bag.
In the bag. Well,
bag.
A bag. It's in a bag somewhere. So did like your dad leave a bag somewhere here for me?
Yes.
Is this like an Easter egg hunt? Okay, how about we go find the bag? So let's do hot or colder. So where am I, warm, cold, where am I?
Kind of warm.
Kind of warm. So I'm gonna keep going this way. Okay, so this is math that appears. I haven't done longhand math. Do you know what longhand math means? Not doing on a calculator or your phone. Okay, so, well, I'm not gonna do this for you, guys do it. Okay, so you do this one. What's the answer? I think I have it.
That's 16 or 19. Okay.
So I'm gonna tell you a cheat that I learned as a kid, and I still use it to this day. So I always figure out what the difference would be backwards. So this one's 16 minus 9. So I go, how many do you have to get after you have 9 to get to 16? The answer is 7, which is really easy. So you go, if I add 1, that's 10, and how many more from 10? That's 6, so there's 7. I do that all the time. It's a great way for making change in a restaurant too. So when you guys are waiters, when you're 15 years old, so you can support your father, you'll be able to make change really quick, because nothing worse than in a store and the person's going, I don't know how to make change. I'm like, let me get behind the cash register. Anyway, answer 7. You're welcome.
7.
Write it down. Lord love a duck. This is gonna be painful. Good job. Hey, how old are you guys, by the way?
I am 9.
I don't believe you now. All right, how old are you?
9.
Are you really 9?
Yes.
Prove it.
Got it.
I want to see your driver's license. Do kids have driver's license? How old are you?
10.
You are not. You're older than him? Okay, so that puts you grades, let me guess. 3?
4.
4.
5.
5. You're in grade 5. Okay, I literally was never this tiny, ever. I was a big kid. By the time I was 12, I had a size 40 waist. What size is your waist?
I don't know.
Smaller than my thigh anyway, which is really irritating. Oh, that one is too easy. No, we're not doing 1 plus 1.
It's 11.
Yeah, you're gonna be a great mathematician. That's a scholar. No, I think
1, 11.
no, I think you're just totally gonna be a devious mastermind of some evil plan somewhere. Yeah, your poor father. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do this one. That's more challenging. 14 minus 9. So what was the trick I taught you? What's the difference between?
5.
Good job. Okay, I'm each gonna write it down for you because you know what? Do you know what's scary? Is my handwriting is as sloppy as yours, and I am not 9 and 10. I wear a size 9 and 10. I have a confession, guys. I don't cook at all. Anything. Not even for myself, I don't cook. If it involves this thing, I don't know how to do it. So what would you like to eat? That's bacon. And that's an egg. See, I just told you I don't cook. I have an idea. Let's see if we can find something cold. Cold I can do. Cold I can do. I could do, cereal. Now that usually involves bowls. Where's the bowls in here? Do you guys, no, of course you wouldn't know because that would make you helpful.
Yeah, I think
You know what? I have an idea. Hold your hands up. Good enough. It's good enough for babies. It's good enough for you.
Oh, the hearts. Good job. Yes.
There. Okay. Kids are fed. Eat. There. Jeez. I'm amazing. Who said babies? With the kids fed, it was time to burn up some energy with a dance party. We attempted to do the moonwalk and then a shaky dance from something called 14 Night. Next, I showed them the grade 8 dance special and then a combo of the two. And who doesn't love a vintage Sesame Street board game? I'm pretty sure they were cheating. Okay, you know what? So I know this is my first time babysitting, but I actually think it's going pretty good. They don't even realize I'm not paying attention to them right now. I did order pizza, I'll be honest, because I want to make sure that they're full, and I have actually given them each $20 to tell their father that I did a great job. Who says you can't buy love? Okay, yeah, so you gotta make sure that you're always taking care of.
Hey guys, I'm home.
Mom.
You're home! I'm so happy to see you. Okay, that wasn't too bad. But we need to go shopping. My thing that I'm confused about is what do we do about them?
Oh, it's all good. Grandpa Wes has been here the whole time.
Grandpa Wes has been here the whole time? Great, let's go shopping.
Bye, Randall. Thanks for the money.
Well, that wasn't as awful as I thought, though I'm sure I'll be sick tomorrow. But now it was off to my favorite place, Simon's. Your one-stop shop for all your fashion needs and my personal happy place. So, now you're coming to my world. This is Simon's, my Disneyland.
Okay.
We're gonna have a great day shopping. It was interesting being with your kids. Homework, making food, I don't cook. So none of that today. Today is all about you and getting you an outfit. So you were telling me a little bit about what you were looking for. So we're thinking suit, shirt to kind of go with it. Now, is this your first suit that you'll have ever had?
Yes.
Are you excited?
I am very excited.
So what kind of look are you looking for?
I don't know. Movie premiere.
Movie premiere?
Movie premiere.
Okay, now you're talking. Now you're talking my world. This is what I'm kind of thinking. I think we should get you something that we can, when it's all together, it's fabulous. And when we pull it apart, you've got lots of different looks to wear with it. So let's start there.
Okay.
However, the basis of every outfit is shoes. Now, I'm a big shoe guy. I love shoes. When I meet people, the first thing I always do is look at their hair and their shoes. Literally. Because if you take care of the hair, the shoes, everything else takes care of itself. Plus, your shoes are so important, especially with a suit, because that's how you hem your pants. So if you're wearing quite a high shoe, it can make a difference on where the pant breaks, and depending on the look you want too. So right now everything, the modern look is short. So pants really can't be too short. Now you've got that great modern slim body, so you can really wear those tight pants with the really high hem if you want. Now that's an ultra modern look. May not stand the test of time. It may not necessarily be what you're looking for, per se, in regards to versatility. But let's just explore and see what we find. Again, at Simon's, there's so many options and so many great price points. I know that we're going to put together an amazing outfit for you, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited to, and I'm so excited to be here. I'm part of your first suit experience.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
Me too.
That's awesome.
I'm glad you're here. I'm really excited.
That's awesome. Now, shoes. So one thing we should probably talk about is the word I hate most in life, budget. When people ask me that question, I want to hear the response. What is that, a small bird? But I know in reality, people do have budgets. So how much are you hoping to spend today?
Around $500. Worst case scenario, $1,000.
Okay, you know what? I think we can work with that. So again, nice thing with Simon's with lots of different price points. So we'll just be conscious of that.
Okay.
So let's head into shoes and take a look at these. The foundation of any outfit should always be a great pair of shoes. Now, a mistake that many men make is thinking that a great outfit will camouflage their horrible shoes. A $3,000 suit will look horrible with bad shoes, but a $500 suit will look amazing with the right shoes. We tried many different pairs before settling on a classic black, and Ashton loved them. Okay, we have the shoes. Now you need to get some colored laces so that you can change it the look. And next we're off to the suits.
Excellent.
Okay, so we are in suits. Now, have you thought about a color? Because there's
Wow.
look at that amazing suit. And I saw something over here that was kind of exciting too. Like we've got electric blue. Now, so in my opinion, I think we should get something a bit more basic and then zhuzh it up with accessories. But what do you think?
I love black, gray, burgundies, silvers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome to
Even
know.
like that rusty sort of, what's that?
Like kind of like this color.
Yeah, but shiny-ish. Does that
But
make sense?
shiny. Oh, okay. We want shiny. Well, you know what? So I know they do have an evening jacket in that bronze kind of brownie color. My only concern again would be about versatility.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what we could do though, if we break the bank, is maybe buy 2 blazers. Right? I know. And like I said, budget. What is that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was talking earlier about the coat that was kind of had that bronze look. Now here's the
Yeah.
bronze shiny.
That's cool.
Now is this what you're kind of thinking?
That's cool. I like that.
I like it too.
Or like that in a vest. Almost.
yeah. Now I don't know if they have it in a
Yeah.
vest, but wow. Okay, look at this
my God.
magic number. Now see, I can't wear this, but you could totally wear this. Okay. Well, and look at this. Okay, calm down, McDonald's. So you know what? So what we could do? So you said you like something shiny.
Dark though.
Okay, but what? So let's just think. So
Yeah.
now, if we got this is a very specific evening look. However, if we got you a gray or black suit and then we put this underneath it, that would give you your
Okay.
shine. But then we could also just get a shirt to go with it to dress it up or down. How do you feel
Okay.
about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what size is this? Extra small. I'm assuming that's your size.
That's
Yeah.
huge for an extra small.
Shut up. Jeez Louise, I couldn't fit my thigh in there. Okay, well this is the size we're taking. That's nothing big for an extra small. Here we go. So this goes with this suit.
Yeah.
So, you know, again, like that would be a really fun evening look.
Yeah.
Now, I'm assuming you're probably a 38. You might be a 36, but I don't know. Is that a 36?
Yes.
Okay, it's a 36. I don't have my glasses on. Not that I'm blind.
Okay.
Or blonde. Oh!
That first time in my life I've put something on and it's actually fit me.
You look spectacular.
Oh, thank you.
So handsome. Oh, and it fits you like, so your shoulders are perfect. Like you don't even need, like there's no roll in your, oh, like it fits you like it was made for you. Okay. Okay, I'm super excited. I don't know about you, but
I am
super
very excited.
Okay.
This
so,
never happens to me.
Because you needed the Fabulista touch.
It's true.
Let's try the 36 on.
Okay.
So again, you know, oh, there we go. So that would be different for you too, right? Because buttons are on the opposite side of clothes for you.
Right. Yes.
See, and I just noticed you struggling with that, and it just struck me.
Did it totally show?
It totally showed.
It did. Oh, cool.
It did totally show.
Yeah.
Because yeah, so see, for me, that's very natural, but you're used to doing it the other way around. Now,
Yeah.
do you know why women's buttons are on the opposite
I
side
have
for
no
men's?
idea, no.
Because women always had dressers. Aristocratic women always had someone dressing them. So they were standing here doing the buttons. So they did them
Okay.
this way, which is the way I do mine.
Yeah.
But it was easier for them to do it, and they just never changed.
I
So
didn't know
now
that.
you either need to get a dresser. No, you don't have to anymore, because now you just need to unlearn what you learned, how to do up your clothes. Okay, so let's try this on. So what other little things have you noticed that, like, things that we just all take for granted, like buttoning up your clothes that,
Oh, I'd have to really think about
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
because that would just, it
Yeah.
just struck me, and then I went, oh, of course, like it totally makes sense.
Yeah. I
why-
know, like shopping, definitely, there's way less to choose from in certain places, you know?
Right?
Yeah.
Isn't it depressing?
I find that women can just,
Yeah.
there's so much.
Again, I would be I would die if I was a woman because I would just never be able to make up my mind. I'd be like, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
You know what? I think the 36 is perfect for you.
Perfect.
Wow. You look spectacular in that.
you.
And then let's throw the coat back on.
Okay.
Now, and I feel absolutely positive that the pants are going to fit you like a dream. And the nice thing about pants is that they're easy to alter, like taking the waist and stuff like that.
I
Okay.
love the black with the.
Okay, awesome.
I do.
And then where's that shirt? We looked for a shirt to go with the suit. And men, don't be afraid to add pattern to your look and to wear it with your suit. A small pattern can add a bit of interest, and a bold pattern can make a great statement. So what about this?
I love that.
I think we have a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, and it's your size, and it's on sale. Yes! Don't be afraid to wear a tie with a patterned shirt, and it doesn't have to be plain. Feel free to wear a pattern. Just make sure that the scale and the colors go with the shirt. Now, great socks, pocket squares, etc. really complete a look, and it's a great way to add to your personal style. Ooh, champagne ones for me. Jean-Paul Gaultier said this, and I love that he goes, fabric and fashion has no gender. We've assigned it gender.
Right.
And that's what I love about the 18th century, because men and women wore the same fabrics. And
Yeah.
so if that's what's kind of happening right now, like Harry Styles, like I love him, like he's kind of blurring those lines. So don't be afraid to throw something on your lapel that maybe has some meaning for you.
Yeah.
But
I've never worn one before, so ever.
really,
Like ever.
you as a
So-
girl, you didn't wear brooches.
Nope. I
Well,
didn't.
we know what we're getting you for Christmas and your birthday and Easter. Okay, so let's grab all our stuff. Let's
Okay.
head over to belts. We'll pick
Okay.
you out a nice belt, and then let's start trying stuff on.
Okay.
Okay. It's not silver or gold. I mean, it's kind of a black matte metal, so
Yep.
it's very versatile.
Yep, I like
Okay.
it.
I think that's everything. Shall we?
Yes.
Tailoring is so important when buying clothes, and it really makes a difference between being dressed and well-dressed. Very few people can pull something off a rack and have it fit perfectly. For suits, make sure the sleeves are not beyond the top of your hand, and ideally should be short enough to show off some shirt cuff. Pants should have a very small or no break in them at the front. And if you are really fashion forward, hem them nice and short to show off your amazing champagne socks. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
It's exciting.
It is exciting.
So this was one of the most amazing experiences in my life. Randall helped me choose a suit and learn about how a suit should fit and how it should feel. And I feel great.
You look great, and I'm so happy for you, and I'm so glad this worked out. You know, you're gonna get so many use out of this, but I want you to meet somebody that you're gonna love even more than me, if that's possible. He's so fun and super. Jim!
Hi, Jim.
How you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
Are we hugging?
No.
No hugging. No hugging.
Okay.
Fun guy, huh?
Yes.
Love this guy. Okay, so we're gonna do a photo shoot. So, have you ever done a photo shoot before?
I have. Yeah.
Oh, well then you're gonna be old hat at this. Okay, let's do it. Let's start the wind machine and the music. Okay, that's the end of the photo shoot. That was fun. Wasn't Jim great?
Amazing.
How did you think it went? Okay, thumbs up. We'll take it. Now, there is somebody else I want you to meet, so let's go meet her. Come on. So Ashton, I would like you to meet Yvonne. She is the store director for Simon's West Edmonton Mall. Doesn't he look great? We were so lucky. Everything fit him just good. He put this blazer on and it was just perfect. And watching his face, first time the blazer, it was amazing. So yeah, thank you for everything, Yvonne.
Honestly, it's been a real honor. On behalf of everyone here at Simon's, we are grateful that you've allowed Simon's to be this part of your journey. We also have a slight surprise for you as well. We are giving you your suit for free.
Oh,
Thank you so
oh, that is amazing.
It's a pleasure. And
Oh,
again, thank you for allowing us to be part of this as well, Randall.
I couldn't think of any other store I would have gone to, and thank you so much. Oh, that is amazing.
experience.
What a great way to start or continue on in this journey that you're having.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you. What a great time shopping at Simon's, and so grateful that Ashton was gifted a complete look from them. And I realized not all kids are petri dishes of disease. Now that Ashton is all dressed, it's off to the club for a smart cocktail. We had a lovely time today, made some special friends, but everything that's fabulous must come to an end. We learned some things and had some laughs, and now it's time to go. But I'll be back for another Fabulista show. Thank you. Make sure and tip your waitress.